We're taking a live look outside of our Savannah cams, and the sun is up. I'm hoping that means people are going to have a lovely start to their Sunday morning. Storm Team 3 meteorologist Hannah Evans is here with your forecast first. Good morning, Hannah.
Good morning, Tyler. It's a perfect start to your Sunday for a walk, a run outside. It is comfortable and it's not as cold as yesterday, where we are seeing our temperatures in the 60s this morning. 63 degrees in Savannah and Hampton, 62 degrees in Glenville and in Metter. That is because we have high pressure and control once again in the Gulf. That is aiding in a wind flow that will come in from the southwest, and that will blow in warmer air across the region. So similar setup to yesterday, although we will be a few degrees warmer today. It's still nice for any spring cleaning, any outdoor activities, beach, pool today, as we look to reach the 80s this afternoon with our highs in the mid to upper 80s, like 87 degrees in Rankin and Savannah, 85 degrees in Darien and in Beaufort. But it's not going to be too hot. We do have breezy conditions today, 15 to 20 miles per hour, so that should help with the warmth and the bugs out there today. But that is ahead of our next cold front that does bring some slight rain chances for the beginning and middle of the week, which I will talk a little bit more about that in just a few minutes. Tyler.
Thanks, Hannah. New details on that brush fire that began Friday evening that has now scorched dozens of acres in Chatham County. Chatham fire crews were dispatched to the 100 block of Sunny Drive just before 7:30 Friday evening. When they got there, they said they saw visible flames and smoke. And around 9:30 p.m., a CCFD spokesperson said that the fire had topped 40 acres of involvement and that the scene had been turned over to the Georgia Forestry Commission. Now, while fire crews said the scene was around 40 acres, only around 16 has been burned or was an active site. WSAV's Jillian Coles has details on how crews raced to contain those flames and what people in nearby neighborhoods should still watch out for, and warnings from officials about a particular smell.
Officials warning about the after effects of more than 16 acres up in flames in Chatham County. One man who witnessed the blaze says he saw burning in the woods behind their home and quickly called 911.
Later on the night, we could see the fire got in even closer. One of the trees were starting to catch on fire. It got climbed up it and everything, and then called the fire department again.
Chatham County Fire Department officials say they thought it was a planned controlled burn, but quickly realized otherwise.
When they got on scene, they saw visible smoke, and after doing more of a better inspection, once they were on scene, realized that it was pretty good fire that was encompassing a large area.
While Chatham County Fire set up a 40-acre parameter to contain the fire, the Georgia Forestry Commission worked to maintain the spread to nearby buildings and homes.
We pulled a fire break and secured all the structures, and then continued to plow fire line around the active fire.
Officials say the fire is completely under control now, but Westside residents will smell the smoke for a little longer.
Folks who have any type of breathing issues, whether it be asthma or if they're on oxygen, we kind of would recommend them staying inside or keeping their windows and doors closed.
Developing in Hampton County, a traffic stop takes a dangerous turn after deputies say a car carrying multiple guns fled the scene. One person is now in custody while another remains on the run. The Hampton County Sheriff's Office says the incident happened during a traffic safety checkpoint in the Varnville area near Brookwood Drive Friday night. Deputies say that the car initially stopped, but while speaking with the people inside, they noticed multiple high-capacity firearms in plain view. Officials say one of those weapons was sitting next to the driver, while the passenger also holding a gun. Shortly after the vehicle took off, leading deputies on a high-speed chase into Colton County. Authorities say the driver was eventually taken into custody without incident. However, the passenger jumped out of the vehicle and ran and is still on the run this morning. The Sheriff's Office says they are actively searching for that passenger with the help from neighboring agencies. That includes the Colton County Sheriff's Office. And they also add that this is still an active investigation and that more information will be released as it becomes available. An overnight fire in Pooler leaves 3 people displaced after flames spread from a vehicle to a mobile home. A Pooler Fire Rescue responded to a fire early Saturday morning on South Rogers Street, and crews were called out around 1 a.m. to the 1100 block where they found a vehicle on fire with flames spreading to a nearby mobile home. Investigators say improperly discarded fireworks started the blaze. A local attorney is weighing the possibilities of a complex case in a Chatham County court as a suspect had an arraignment hearing earlier this week. We're talking about the Whitmarsh Island Walmart stabbing that happened back in October of 2025 that killed 18-year-old JT Schroeder. The suspect is 49-year-old Delano Middleton, and he pleaded not guilty on Wednesday. According to police, the stabbing happened after the teen reportedly kicked Middleton's shopping cart as he was leaving the store. Schroeder,
whatever occurred at that time directly caused the death without the use of the forensic pathologist.
Middleton will be back in court for a motion hearing on April 27th and again on May the 1st for a trial docket call. WSAV will continue to follow this case and keep you updated as we learn more. Well, as artificial intelligence continues to become a part of our daily lives, one local school system has announced the integration into its new curriculum. WSAV's Evan Smoke has more on how the Bullitt County school system will introduce 2 generative AI tools to high school students starting on Monday.
The new tools that are coming out that will be available to high school students are Notebook LM and Gemini. AI is changing the world. Gen AI is changing the world as we know it. And our role is to make sure, our responsibility is to make sure that students are good users of AI.
That was Teresa Phillips with Bullitt County Schools. She says AI is coming, and it's the responsibility of the school system to help prepare students for their future. She says introduction of the new tools is not designed to replace critical thinking, but rather be a thought partner for research.
We're already teaching digital literacy, and we want students to be critical thinkers. We want them to question, where did I get this information? Is it a reliable source? Is it true? How do I know it's true? We want them to do that whenever they read things on Facebook, not just looking at things from AI. So it's really about using it as a tool and a resource to enhance critical thinking.
This decision comes after years of research and planning.
We partnered with a consultant and who works with companies across the nation to integrate generative AI into school systems. And so we were like, how to best practices for doing that, and how do we keep kids safe? Those are our primary concerns. And we've been on this journey for 2 years, and we're just now ready to roll out 2 tools within a very protected environment to high school students.
To watch the full interview with Phillips about the upcoming introduction, visit WSAV.com. Reporting in Bullitt County, Evan Smoke, WSAV News 3, on your side.
And like Evan just said, if you do want to see that full interview about the integration of that new technology, just visit our website, WSAV.com.